I want you to forget everything you know about shawarma because today we're taking it to the next level. Guga and I are gonna be taking some Wagyu beef and making a real full-size beef shawarma skewer.
Did you know I'm half Middle Eastern?
That's a damn lie. Let's do it. We're starting off with some of the finest beef. We have 2 cuts of meat. Over here we have the Wagyu picanha.
Yes, my favorite.
And over here we have a nice hunk of Wagyu sirloin.
So what I like to do, put my knuckles back and just nice and thin as possible. The first one will be smeared like this, and then it just gets better, everybody. Nice and thin, just like that.
We're also using picanha because we want all the fat to render through as we cook that shawarma.
No fat, no good.
So traditionally at shawarma, we're going for almost a 1/4 inch, a really thin slice. Not so much of a Philly cheesesteak thinness, but damn near getting there. And Guga right now is taking these beautiful slices that we're gonna marinate and then slowly start stacking together. Now in theory, if we're only making a few sandwiches, I tell you to hand grate your onion, but we don't have time for all that. Anyway, so we got some white onion. I'm gonna just split them in half and then I'm gonna quarter them. And then I'm gonna take those quarters and then do eighths. And then Guga is gonna throw these into the blender for me.
Oh, straight into the blender.
We're gonna throw on our lid, and then we're just gonna power through this. We're gonna grab our onion smoothie.
We got some cheesecloth.
We're gonna throw in the onion just like this.
And now we squeeze out the juice.
So yes, we don't want the onion, we want the onion juice.
Why?
Onion juice has enzymes that's gonna break down the meat, give it a nice light flavor, and tenderize the beef. Look, Guga, it kinda looks like your head.
No fat, no good. Kinda true.
So our beef shawarma marinade is super simple. To that onion juice, I'm gonna do a little bit of yogurt. And this is not a marinade that you're gonna drench the meat in. It's just to lightly cover every single piece.
This is not regular yogurt, Greek yogurt.
No, not Greek yogurt, just regular full-fat yogurt. I'm just gonna mix that in. So I'm gonna have you squeeze in some lemon.
Squeeze that in real good.
Now that the lemon juice is nice and incorporated, the last component is just some beef shawarma spice. Again, I'm gonna provide the detailed recipe in the description. This is an assortment of spices that is very clove and allspice heavy.
Yeah, I can smell it from here.
It's very strong.
Yeah, it smells good though.
Very good. And then we're just gonna mix that in. Now, Guga, it's officially time to marinate. We have to be really careful because the meat is so thin. So what Guga's gonna do now is gonna make a thin layer of meat. So first meat layer is laid out. We're gonna hit all of this with a light pinch of salt because none of the salt is in the marinade. Take our beautiful marinade and just start lightly covering every single piece. You don't wanna over drench it because it's gonna release its moisture and it's not gonna get crispy on the outside. We're gonna marinate until we lose patience, preferably overnight, but minimum 1 to 2 hours. A big shout out to Grand Western Steaks for supplying us with all the meat. They have a wide array of some of the best halal steaks that you could find. And if you would like some, show them some love at grandwesternsteaks.com.
It's marinated for quite some time. I'm hungry. Can we rock and roll?
I'm down to eat.
All right, let's go. So now we'll just skewer it right here. Start right in the middle.
And then we'll go the other direction and we'll slowly work up as we stack. We're gonna be conscious to spread out the fat to make sure that it's well-rounded so it slowly drips on every piece of meat that we shave off.
How do you say it? Shawarma, not shawarma, you say it different.
Shawarma.
Shawarma.
Perfect.
See, I told you I'm half Middle Eastern, you don't believe me.
So as we lay this out, kind of just pressing it down to make sure everything is nice and tight, because if it's not tight,
it's not right.
So right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna saran wrap this entire shawarma skewer, and what that's gonna do is gonna tighten and bring everything together, and we're gonna throw it into the freezer. And after me and Guga tussled with this, just look how cool this looks.
Looks perfect. Looks amazing.
You crushed it, Guga. This is really important because when we're slicing through this, we want it to be held together. You feel me? Because sometimes people don't do this part and then they're just slicing and the meat is falling off. It just doesn't look right.
So now into the freezer for a little bit.
Now it's, what the frick? What the heck? Guga, you didn't tell me I have this much meat. I had to come with my own? Ooh, baby. I'm about to steal some of this. As our shawarma skewer sits in the freezer to get nice and acclimated, we have our beautiful shawarma skewer.
Yo, this is not electric.
No, that's gas. This is the legit real deal. While this heats up, we're gonna make a few toppings. We need some sumac onions.
Oh, brother, when I went to Dubai, I eat this like crazy.
You're gonna make thin strips, just like this.
Why are you trying to show off your chopping skills?
Me?
Everybody know you know how to chop.
What?
Yeah, everybody know. You're showing off.
That goes right into the bowl. And just for these sumac onions, we're gonna chop up some fresh parsley. Again, just try to get nice and fine, just like Guga.
You better believe it.
And then we're gonna grab them and toss them.
So now we'll grab the lemon and squeeze the lemon.
Yep. I'm gonna go in with some sumac. One of my favorite herbs.
ingredient.
It's a berry.
It's a berry?
It's a dry berry.
How come it's so lemony?
Sumac is dried berry. Yeah, exactly. It's very acidic.
Yeah.
Even people use it instead of lemon.
Oh my goodness. It's so good, bro. I love sumac.
So next we're gonna go in with some sumac.
Have you ever put this on a steak as a seasoning?
You've tried it before?
I've tried it, but I did an experiment with it. It's so good, bro. Sumac is amazing.
Next, nice pinch of salt.
And a good amount of olive oil. Tell me when?
That's perfect. Strap up with a glove.
Uh-huh.
And I don't like to mix with a spoon. I like to get in there and give this a massage.
Uh-huh.
Just to kind of get all that cement inside every single crevice.
Ah.
Just like this. The last topping we have is tahini. Tahini in Arabic, or tahini, is sesame paste. So in a
Yes.
large bowl, we're gonna go in with some tahini.
You know, they use this also for the Dubai chocolate.
1/4 or 1/3 of that in lemon juice. And then we're gonna thin it out with water. I'm gonna adjust this. So I'm gonna go in with just a little bit. And then last but not least, a hefty pinch of salt. See how smooth that is?
Wow.
It looks good, right?
Very
See how
nice.
much the water changed it?
Yeah, 100%.
It's been a few hours. We just did a video for Guga's channel. You should go check it out. After mine though. God, I'm sorry.
No, don't skip the video, everybody.
We finally got our shawarma skewered. It's been a few hours, and now we want to peel through the layers. So I'm gonna let Guga do the honors. We're just gonna run our knife through the saran wrap very gently and carefully.
I love how you have me do it, because if I screw it up, then it's my fault, right?
No, I wouldn't blame you. It would just ruin everything, but I wouldn't blame you.
Just like that.
Oh, baby.
Oh, wow, it's perfect. I'm glad I didn't mess it up, so you don't beat me up.
No, I'd never beat you up, Guga.
And that's it, just like that. Ooh, that looks great.
We're gonna grab our skewer. We're gonna slide it from under just like this. And then we're just gonna line it up. Oh, baby. So now we're gonna let this slowly start spinning, and we're gonna give it a few minutes just to start cooking.
And I love how it's caramelizing, getting a nice, beautiful color. That fat is just dripping. Those things are bubbling. That looks so good, bro.
Guga, all the hard work is about to pay off.
Look, it's about to be almost done. I think we should cut it.
Guga's gonna do the honors and give it a few shaves.
All right, that looks amazing. So I'm gonna do a quick stop right here, and then I'll just shave it. Nice and thin. I love the crispy bits that come out of this thing, and the little fat rendering, all the juices coming down is just on a whole nother level.
So Guga, you know what we're gonna do?
Uh-huh.
We're gonna just kind of hug it, just to get a little bit of those drippings on our pan. And then we're gonna start toasting down the tortilla just a little bit. We're using a tortilla because it's a lot more accessible to most people. So to assemble, we're gonna go in with our pita or tortilla, which works just fine. And then Guga, I'm gonna reach over here and then go in with that crispy and delicious
Wagyu picanha shawarma.
Oh my God.
Oh, those are words that should be together always.
Oh my God, this smells amazing, and the meat is so tender. This is a very simple process, Guga. We're gonna do some tomatoes, and then we're gonna do our sumac onions, just get them all in every single bite. We're gonna do our pomegranate molasses. You know how good that is. And then last but not least, the tahini that we worked so hard for, just a little zip in the middle. We're gonna tuck in the sides. We're gonna roll, pull, and then just roll again. And then right away we go into our pan. Seam side down, just to seal it off. Look at that beautiful sizzle. And now my secret is to paste it with a little shatta. This is just a hot pepper paste. And I'm just gonna turn it on every single side so it gets nice and crispy. All right, Guga, our sandwich paper. And then we're gonna go in with our sandwich. We're gonna fold it from the bottom. Then we're gonna pinch the sides and kind of fold it on itself just like this. And then we're gonna wrap it. A shawarma is never done until you finish it off like this. We're gonna do a little bit more tahini on top, and then we're gonna do a little bit more pomegranate molasses for that perfect first bite.
That first bite is gonna be sick.
And then here you go, my friend.
Oh, wow.
And as always,
Bismillah.
damn, Guga.
That is so juicy, so delicious. That's a 10 out of 10, seriously. Seriously, that's really good.
I completely agree.
Wow. The meat is caramelized to perfection. It's extremely juicy. You can feel every single bite. And when you combine it with all of the ingredients you put it in the sandwich, it's just perfect. And that first bite is killer. Thank you.
My man, thank you for having me.
This is incredible, bro. Thanks for teaching me how to make this.
Of course, you're the man, Guga.
Wow, so good. Hey, thank you.
Subscribe for more.
I'm gonna eat the rest. Bye.